Hi, I'm Wendy Murato, and I'm here with Cat Chat and at Kitten Krazy. This is our medical room, so we're not on the couch like we usually are, but that's okay. We have a lot to show you today, so I want to kind of get right to it. But before we do, just want to let you know that we're having a car show, a classic car show, and Mike is here taping the show. Thank you, Mike, as always. And he's going to run this on Armstrong, Channel 4. And it is a car show on Saturday, May 14th from 10 to 2, right down the street from us at the Eagles Club. If you have a classic car or if you like classic cars, please come and join. We're going to have all kinds of raffles and fun things and food and everything. It'll be a really fun Saturday morning/afternoon out. And it is all to benefit the kitties. So I hope to see you there. So right away, as soon as we were going to get started, we did have a visitor that was scheduled. So thank you so much. They're off camera, but we have a kitty that just got here, and he's been in the neighborhood of my friends, and they wanted us to take a look at him. And this is kind of our regular thing to do. This is how we do it every day that we take in kitties. Kristin is here, my co-host, who is also our shelter manager, and we have a system that we do, and it's pretty flawless, pretty quick. So we're going to take a look at this cat. We don't know anything about him other than he's really friendly. Correct, Vicki? Yeah. He is super friendly, and but he's not feeling well. So we're going to take a look at him, and it's possible that we keep him. It's possible that we don't keep him. He is matted terribly, and I'm really smelling a really bad odor, which I don't normally smell.
I think
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Those
okay.
Are very tight.
Okay, so we have a very serious situation going on here. All right, but he's a nice boy.
Is he burning?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's in bad shape, just so we know right away. He's kind of in bad shape. We're going to kind of go through it. When you want to go through it with us, because we're going to go do it whether you're here or not, because this is helping this cat. We're going to try to do our very, very best to help this cat. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put him right up on the scale. First thing we will always want to know is, what does this cat weigh? He looks like my cat, Cody, but my cat's in a healthy way. Hopefully we get him looking just like Cody real soon here. All right? Because boy, oh boy, he's got some serious mats. Hi, handsome. Hi. Are you blind in one eye? Let's see. What you got going on there? All right, well, let's take a look. He's got a lot of matting. We are going to have to shave it off. We actually have another cat that just got here with a lot of matting. We were going to shave that cat. So we're going to do some shaving on both. We might not do the whole boy while we're on camera, but we will take care of him. He also needs to be tested, vaccinated, worm flea treated, and overall checked. So typically Kristin gets on this side of the table, but I think we can handle him together on this side of the table, Kristin. Mm-hmm. So if you want to bring him over here, one of the things we're going to do is cut his nails. It's always the second thing that we do, because if they get a little frustrated with us or what have you, at least we know we've kind of taken the daggers off of him, right? So he's got a lot of poopies on him, huh? Did he
I don't know if it's poop. I saw canned food.
Canned food, okay.
So canned food in there.
So Kristin is doing what's called a scruff between his shoulder blades, and he's being such a good boy. He has some talons. They're pretty long. All right, and you got some stuff between your toes.
That's mud or poop.
Yeah, we're not sure what that is, but we'll clean everything later. Don't worry about that right now. Okay, so he's got, whoa. All right, so I want to show you this. All right, so he kind of needs to go to have a full groom, but we are going to try to get some of this off of him. Right now, this cat, and he's purring. He's so nice. But right now, he's got this mat right here that you could keep pulling off. Technically, just pull it right off of his skin. It's just kind of coming right off, which I don't want to do to the point where it's pulling his skin, but a lot of times you can get some of this off, some. sometimes you can cut into it and get some of it off, but this cat is completely, this is a huge mat right here, and I don't think it's going to come off. He's got him on this side. Wowsy. But he's super thin. And you said he's only been coming around for a couple weeks?
About 2 weeks, I think.
About 2 weeks. Okay. He is super neglected. So wherever he was before you, he was super neglected. This should be reported to the SPCA, but we're not going to do that. He's now in our care at this point, and then from here, you're considering adopting him because he's just a show up at your property, right? So we're going to take him in and we're going to patch him up, and then we'll go from there. Now this kind of can get really scary for these guys, but I have a feeling this guy is going to be so compliant, possibly, but the problem with this is his skin is absolutely apart. These mats are pulling the skin in, so basically what's happening is the mat is like this in the skin, and in order for me to cut it out, a lot of times you nick the skin, and it doesn't feel good, but it feels better than having this big old mat in there. And trust me, I am not a professional groomer. I usually do a really crappy job, but I do get them out. They don't always look like, you know, a diva or anything after I'm done, but they do have to come off of here. And they're gonna take a minute. A professional groomer this cat would probably take an hour to an hour and a half to totally groom, I would suspect, because they are really stuck in there. Let's try to get this one. You're going to have a nice family after this. Super skinny.
I mean, he's really skinny, really skinny, bud.
Yeah. Whew. He's an old dude too, you can tell. Pretty old dude. Like, I think he's probably, I'm just gonna guess. And that's what I usually do. I go with my gut and I guess.
Doesn't look like there's many teeth in there.
I think he's probably in renal failure, potentially. If he's not in renal failure, he's just superfluously old. I haven't even looked at his teeth yet, but his face is telling me everything, that he is just one pretty old dude. So we're gonna make sure that his blood work comes back good, and that we get any parasites out of him while he's here. He's being such a gentle giant, isn't he? Because this can't feel all that great. And I'm having a tough time because there is a lot of skin in here and I don't want to hurt him. It is all the way in there. So let me show you what we're trying to do here. This cat is full. Let's see. So he's got skin. See, all this skin right here is on both sides and it's in the mat. So we've got to be really careful that we don't just slice them open trying to get this out. My little scissors. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll start cutting from the top down. I know this isn't part of it, right? So we're going to get this off of here. Look at that, how thick it is. You can't even, it's so dense, you can't even get through that. So here's an opening I can cut there. Yeah, wish me luck, right? Okay, now we can pull it off. Okay, wow. We got it free. That's probably like an inch thick there. But a lot of his mats are like that. Does that feel better, buddy? Oh yeah, we set that one free. Now we can try to work on this one. I know, I'm sorry. That hurts. Oh, yeah. So we'll try to clean him up. But I think we're going to move on from the mats after this one, and then we'll test him and we'll see if he's healthy. And if he's not, then we'll have to go from there. But next thing we typically do is we run blood work and make sure they don't have leukemia or AIDS. You're just such a good boy. Yeah, you are. But making him feel comfortable is part of health in their head, you know? Like when we all feel healthy, we feel good. And they're no different. We feel good. Here comes this one. I know I'm pulling a little bit, but that's the buddy because I gotta do what I gotta do, huh? Okay. I know, handsome. Let's try to get that one off. How about it? You want to try? Just this one more? Okay. All right, we're going to give you a second. We're going to give you a second. This one's just about off. I think I can actually pull it from this side. Sorry. And there you have it.
Come here, bud.
Another powder puff. Okay, so that's a very small portion. This is all what's on his butt. He's got some caught because of the hair. He's a long-haired guy, so he's got stuff everywhere. But that's okay. We're gonna take care of him, and we're gonna see what's going on here. Let me just get another towel because he's gonna mess that one up too, probably. But that's okay. We want to get a little bit of blood and see what's going on with Mr. Man. And we're going to have to wash all my stuff down because I handled it. Alrighty. So we're going to run a test kit that I need a little bit of blood for leukemia and AIDS. We're going to make sure he doesn't have it. I am very, very suspicious that he does have feline AIDS. These male cats that are out there that are fighting. I didn't even check if he was a male or female. I assumed that he is a male. So he is a male. He can't even go potty because he's, let's see here. Definitely a male. Oh, he's good. Yeah, he's definitely a male.
Intact?
No, he is a neutered male. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
well,
a plus.
He's definitely somebody's cat at some point.
Yeah, was definitely take care of that way, and he was somebody's cat. But we'll see here. Let's get some blood and let's run that, and then we're probably going to let him settle in for a minute, and then we'll move on to the next kitty. But check his ears. Okay, he's pretty old, pretty sickly. He looks jaunty, doesn't he? Look yellowish, jaunty. Yeah, he's definitely has a yellowness to his ears. It could be jaundice. You know, that's definitely an issue for his kidneys and his liver. Let's check his teeth. Oh my Lord! Look at how
there is some teeth in there.
There's teeth, but they're
broken canine.
We've got broken canine up here. It's also rotting at the gum line here. The ridges that you see in cats' teeth like that, that is a total indicator of age. That's wear and tear on those canines. Oh, mister. I know, mister. Let's check your back teeth on this side. Let's see. You're being such a gentleman about it. Okay, he's missing all of his top teeth. And this tooth right here, folks, these are rotted in the back. I don't know if you can see that. You got it. Okay, thank you, Mike. They're rotted. I could probably put a little pressure on that. I'm not going to. He definitely needs to be at the vet and have that taken care of. And I can actually see, come here, can I see your mouth? Good boy, good boy. Oh, he's got some infection inside of his mouth, on the sides of his mouth. So Okay, what else you have going on, Mr.? Okay, so we check for chin acne, which he also has. Chin acne is caused by feeding out of plastic bowls. You always want to feed with glass, stainless steel, or ceramic. Okay, so that will prevent chin acne. I'm just looking at this poor guy. He's really sick. I'm sorry, Vicky. He's really sick, and it's breaking my heart. You're a sick boy, aren't you? I know. I know you are. Sorry. Sometimes when they're this sick, they'll purr to comfort themselves. So they don't purr just because they're happy. They actually will purr to comfort themselves. And when they're not feeling good, he hasn't stopped purring, but I think he's just feeling a sense of relief. You know, he's just like, oh, okay. You know, I'm getting some help. I know you've been feeding him and caring for him for a couple weeks, but he
More comfortable than being outside.
more comfortable than being outside. We're going to do everything we can to check him out and make sure that if he has something, it's treatable. I've been around the block a lot, and this is a very, very, very sick cat. So we're going to try it, though. Let's take some blood and let's see what we can see on that venture there. But he's got a nice full belly. He's got a good belly there. All right, handsome. So Kristin's we're just gonna get some blood real quick here because we all want to know, don't we?
Yeah.
We all want to know, is he okay? That way, at least. Let's see here. All right, mister. We always do everything we can, don't we? We're not quick to run and have this cat put down. We want to make sure that we check it out so thoroughly that if he is able to be saved, we can do that. Okay. All right. Might need to take a time out if I don't get this blood right away. Because, first of all, he's looking maybe dehydrated. But I got it. Got it. Okay, here we go. We're going to run this test for 10 minutes. Okay. We're going to do this. And I'm going to set this. And we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Armstrong is honored to commemorate the 5th anniversary of our Healing Heroes initiative. With your support, we've tripled our goal by raising $338,000, enabling us to provide 15 area veterans with service dogs. We continue to encourage veterans in need of this life-changing assistance to apply for a Guardian Angels medical service dog by visiting armstrongonewire.com/healingheroes and clicking Apply Now. Together, we can unleash the power to heal.
So we're back 10 minutes later, and we have a negative test, which is surprising for a cat that we see a lot of cats come in here that are old and out there in the roaming around. And a lot of these male cats that are intact come in with FIV, feline AIDS. He was not intact. So what happens is it takes it off the table that he's actually fighting with those other males that are wanting to breed. So the good news is he's not positive for AIDS or leukemia. So that's good. So you were just saying to me that in all the time you've been here, you've not seen cats with that extraordinary amount of.
We had 2 come in today.
We had 2 come in today. We had 1 just come in 2 hours ago. And we actually saved him for the show.
Her.
It's her. She was actually a cat that was adopted from us. Her name is Goldie, and she was adopted from us 4 years ago. And the gentleman had her declawed after a year of having her, or maybe just a few months, I think I saw. Just a few months after he took her home, they had her declawed. And he couldn't afford her. He wanted to bring her back, so we said yes, of course. And she got here, and she is in horrific shape. And we're not dissing the people, not at all. Some people just don't know. Sometimes when your cat gets matted and that first starts up, if you don't get it out, then there is no getting it out unless you really work on it like I just did. And cat's not going to have a lot of patience with you and everything. This is what groomers do. This is what, there's a groomer now in Brunswick. Awesome Paws. They opened up a second location in Brunswick, cat only. No dogs barking during the day to upset them or anything. This is what they do. They will get the mats out for you. Does it cost money? Yes, but owning a pet costs money. And I said, when I saw this cat, Goldie, come in, the first cat, I said, if anybody's out there and you cannot afford to have your cat groomed, please don't let it live like that. It's super painful. And that's kind of what I think our knee-jerk reaction to this guy that we just saw is. He has to be in excruciating pain. His whole body, his mats are pulling in the skin from everywhere. And he was just as sweet as he could be until we got a little, he was done. But we went right back at it, and he was right back to being nice again after I stopped picking and pulling. But I mean, sometimes you just got to get it done and they can feel better. But it's painful, and we don't want that. So I've offered that if anybody truly cannot afford to get your cat groomed, give us a call and let us help you, because we don't ever want to see that if we don't ever have to again. What I think I'm going to do right now, though, to wrap up this show is I'm going to have you, Kristin, go get that kitty if you can, unless she's got angst still. She came in super sweet. We put her in a cage, and now she's not happy. But we were going to shave her while she was on the show, because it's so extraordinary how these mats grew on her. So do you want to go get her?
I will go get her.
And
I'll try.
Yeah. And so, folks, if you are touched by this cat that just came in, we're going to be spending quite a bit of money on him, just to make sure that he doesn't have something that we can or cannot fix. So if you feel inclined to donate, we have PayPal accounts on our website. It's www.kittenkrazy.org. You can go on our Facebook page, and we have a donate button on our Facebook page. You can mail it to us. Our address is on our website as well. And I think, Mike, you could probably put it on.
Yeah.
Right, okay, he's shaking his head. He's going to put the address on in case you want. You can even call in a payment over the phone if you want to use your credit card. He is not our only guy that we take. This happens every day here. Every day is a different day than another, and we take in all kinds of situations. And so what you're going to see on our next show, we're going to do back to back, is another 3 situations of kittens that need help. So people think that they only take these cats to the SPCA. They don't. We took him in because he needed the help immediately. So, and we're going to take just a quick second because I think Kristin's having a trouble getting our little cat out. Oh, hey, we're still rolling. Yay. We can't get the cat out of the cage because she just has a lot of angst Right now, she just got brought back after 4 years, and I'm sure she is in a lot of pain. We're going to let her calm down for a few days, and then we're going to get the mats out. And in the meantime, what we may do is take some still photos, and we'll get them to Mike, and we will show you what this cat looks like. It's incredible, it's unbelievable, and it's heartbreaking. So again, if you have any cats, or if you know someone with a cat that has a matting issue where their hair is all matted, have them get them to the vet or a groomer, and if all else fails, give us a call. And hope you have a good day.
I can't believe how God gave you to me. I can't believe just how good things can be. You've been here